brothers and sisters, with this few things that we had to share this morning, let us welcome Uncle Upadhyay. We are so blessed by Bhagwan to have him again amidst us. And I would request all those who can, they should be able to put their videos on to hear and see Uncle Upadhyay. उपाध्याय अंकल साईराम, प्रणाम करता हूं. सब आपके लिए बहुत वेट कर रहे थे बहुत दिनों से.
Am I audible and visible both?
अंकल ऑडिबल है. थोड़ा सा और फोन को हल्का लेफ्ट करें, आपके लेफ्ट की तरफ ले जाएं, आपके लेफ्ट की तरफ. हाँ अभी आप
अंकल साईराम.
हाँ सही है अंकल, सही है, बहुत अच्छा.
साईराम अंकल.
साईराम. She is my Bal Vikas student and now a Bal Vikas teacher also. She is managing all this for me because I am just novice in this area of technology.
Uncle is talking about his daughter-in-law. Uncle, आपका वीडियो नहीं आ रहा है, फोटो नहीं आ रहा है अभी.
Punita is managing.
Okay, thanks. जरूर.
Just a minute, भैया.
Sure, no problem. बिना अर्निंग का अर्निंग नहीं होता है.
तो तुम्हारी जिस तरह से फास्ट ट्रेन जा रही थी
जी,
उसके लिए थोड़ा सा स्टॉपेज भगवान ने दे दिया.
कोरोना ने भी हम सबको स्टॉपेज पे ही डाला है.
Is it okay now? Am I visible?
नहीं विजिबल नहीं है अंकल का. कंप्यूटर दिख रहा है.
बिंदु
जी अंकल.
We are living in the era of top age. That is the best age in the life of humanity.
हाँ जी.
And that is S top age, SI top age.
बहुत सुंदर, ब्यूटीफुल. अभी भी we are able to see only the laptop keyboard side. We are not able to see uncle.
Camera, how means actually camera is showing the other part.
हाँ नहीं, but पहले we were able to see him when he came initially. We were able to see him. अभी नहीं दिख रहे हैं अंकल. Take your time, no problem.
तब तक अपन बात शुरू करते हैं.
जी बिल्कुल.
आवाज तो सुनाई देगी.
जी अंकल, लेकिन फोटो भी आना आपका बहुत जरूरी है, उसमें अलग एनर्जी भी है अंकल.
फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल my most loving Sairams to all the intimate members of our family of Satsang. Sairam. Number 2, you will excuse me for one thing. I am an emotional man, and sometimes while telling about Swami, I start weeping. That interrupts my vocabulary and interrupts my flow, and then I have to stop for some time. Number 3, because of my age, completing 89, I am forgetting many things. If I am wrong in dates, if I'm wrong in telling some events correctly, you will please excuse me for that fault. Now I come to the point. Bindu has motivated me to speak in satsang and about Swami. I'll tell one thing. There is a saying in Sanskrit असिद्धगिरि समम स्यात् कजलम सिंधु पात्रे सुरतरुवर शाखा लेखनी पत्र मुर्वी लिखति यदि गृहीत्वा शारदा सर्वकालम तदपिता गुणानामीश पारम न याति. Am I visible?
एकदम बिल्कुल. Good.
The meaning of this shloka is, even if the whole mountains of the world, whole world, all the mountains of the whole world are powdered and dipped in the water of all the 7 seas of the world, and paper, the whole earth is made paper, and then the pen, the writing pen of Kalpavraksha, wish fulfilling tree, is made, and even Goddess Saraswati starts writing about the glory of Bhagwan. She cannot. This is the meaning of the shloka. And in Ramayana, written by Valmiki, and again in Hindi by Tulsidas, it has been accepted. It was told by Shankara, Bhagwan Shankar to Mata Parvati. How much can I tell about the glory of Lord? Even if Bhagwan Ram wants to tell in totality all the glories of Ram Nam, he will fail. He cannot do it. This is how he said in Ramayana. कहने लगे कहूँ नाम अधिकाई, राम न सकहीं नाम गुणगाई. Even God cannot tell the glory of his name. So how can this pygmy Upadhyay, tiny Upadhyay like me, who is tottering at this age of reaching 90, touching 90, able to tell you all about the glories of Bhagwan Baba? But whatever strength he has given me through his blessings, I am telling you some of the very important points of my life. Number 1, I had lost my mother in my childhood with a sister of 1 year and the other sister 2.5 years younger to me. With all three motherless, I devoted my life in search of God. And in Barsane, as I told you in the previous meeting, I prayed to see Lord Krishna, and on 20th day in Bombay in May 1968, I had darshan of our Krishna, Sai Krishna, in Bharati Vidyabhan campus, Andheri East, Andheri West. And then I came to know that the God has come on earth. A friend of mine who was an accounts officer in railways in Bombay, he was the first informant about me, about Baba to me. I was not knowing at all anything about Sai. Then he said he was in Allahabad. Once he came to Bombay, and I told Sharaf, he was from Karnataka. I told Sharaf, can you tell me who is this Satsai Baba? I do not know. I have heard him. I have seen him today. Can you tell me about him? He said, he is God incarnated on earth. I came here from Allahabad. Somebody pickpocketed my purse, and I had not a single penny with me. Only some money I had left for my eating, and I had to go back to Allahabad. Then I prayed on the platform that VT, Baba, in this time, who can help me here in Bombay? Nobody knows me. How can I manage going back to Allahabad? And after 5-10 minutes, somebody comes and asks him, are you Mr. Sharaf? He says, yes. Is it your purse? Yes. And he gives the purse, he checks the contents, and everything is intact. And then when he looks, the person is no more there. He said, he is Satsai Baba Upadhyay. Now you give me your address, I'll send you a book. He sent me Satyam Shivam Sundram. I started reading Satyam Shivam Sundram, and I was weeping like a child, for God has come on earth and I have come to know him at this age of 36. Am I visible?
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल एकदम अंकल.
So then I came to know about Bhagwan Baba, and my first visit to Puttaparthi in 1969, February, it was a miraculous event in my life. First of all, I went there. There was, in those days, I had to go by bullock cart. Five places I had to change my train, and within 4 or 5 days I reached Puttaparthi, and that too on bullock cart. And when I reached there, I first saw Bhagwan, and in that place where I used to stay was a place near the fields, rice fields, in the precincts of the Prasad Nilayam only. And there was bad smell coming in the night when the children were sleeping. I said, Bhagavan, I have to stay here for 10 days, and you are God on earth. How can I bear this smell? All the children were just crying. We cannot live here, but there was no other place in Puttaparthi except the open sky. And immediately, you will not believe me, I prayed Bhagavan Baba, and it's good smell start coming. And we stayed there for 10 days and no bad smell came, and it was all so nice, so heavenly place it became. So on the very first day, when I reached there, we had bhajans. The second day, my maid servant, as I told you last time, I don't remember if I have told or not, she was first picked up out of thousands for interview. A lady, my maid servant, illiterate, from Riva, a place, and that too a very poor girl, poor lady. She was picked up for interview, and she was told everything of her life, and she remained till her end of life, ardent devotee of Bhagwan Baba. And you will not believe me, she is the life member of the Arts, Science and Commerce College of Bhopal for women. Throughout her life, she became life member. She paid 501 rupees for becoming life member. The poor girl who was earning 10 rupees per day, 10 rupees, 15 rupees per month. Wow. She was first interviewed. I thought, I am devotee of Bhagwan since my childhood. I have not been picked up for interview. I told my wife, tomorrow is Ekadasi, the 11th day of the fortnight, as you know, is for we keep keeping your vrata, etc. So then it so happened, I told my missus, tomorrow I'll not take a drop of water if I'm not called for interview. And we both decided. And we decided, and I sat there in the morning. A Sevadal student of that college only, school only. I waved my hand. He looked at me. I called him. He said, please ask Swami if he has, Swami came. And then he picked up some 1 or 2 persons. I started telling about me. Swami said, yes. And then I was picked up for interview. I went there, but Swami called all the persons, not me. And the first day gone, I was not interviewed at all. Second day, that student told me, I asked Swami in the night by doing my path seva. Swami said, yes, you can call him tomorrow. In the morning, I was there. And I went there. I sat just on the threshold of Bhagwan's door on the veranda. And there, what happened? When I went there, sat there along with my family, an old gentleman, the managing responsibility of that veranda, he came to me and he scolded me like a servant. Why are you sitting here on this altar where Bhagwan will open the door and come out? Get out. Go there. He scolded me, rebuked me, and told me to sit 15 to 20 feet behind. I went quietly, but I was hurt. After 10 minutes, Swami opened the door and first looked at me. And as a mother who consoles her child and wipe her tears with a loving hands, with all motherly affection, he called me and asked me to sit On that altar only, where Baba had to go and come out. I was made to sit there. Swami came after giving darshan to the devotee, and after darshan to devotee, and then I was called inside. I am one of those fortunates because I've heard Bhagwan saying, you always call me that I am Bhagwan's devotee. But does Bhagwan say that you are my devotee? I am one of those fortunates whom Bhagwan had told. तुझ में भक्ति है, विश्वास है, मन चंचल है. You have staunch devotion, implicit faith, but mind is wavering. And Swami took me for interview. Everybody of our family in the private room inside his front room. And then Swami asked me, what do you want? I said, Swami, I want every time whenever I come to Puttaparthi, meeting like you, this as you are meeting now. Swami, he caught my both cheeks as the mother. As the mother touched the cheek and said, बहुत cunning hai, very cunning, and he smiled. And brothers and sisters, 15 years passed after first interview. 15 years passed. Whenever I'm in the bhajan, outside in the devotees arena, Swami will come to me, talk to me so many times, but never called me for interview inside the room for 15 years. After 15 years, when I was called inside, Swami, I just said Swami like this as I am doing it. Swami, Baba, आपने मुझे 15 साल बाद आज अंदर बुलाया. आपने 15 साल तक मुझे क्यों नहीं बुलाया? Then what Swami said is the proof of my life. Swami said, क्यों रे कि अब 15 साल तक हर क्षण में तेरे साथ नहीं था? Oh my boy, during past 15 years, was I not with you every moment? And then I remembered all those happenings, those incidents, those protection moments, life protectors, what happened in my life. And then I said, Swami, हाँ Swami, आप थे, आपने मेरी प्राण रक्षा की, आपने मेरी प्राण रक्षा की कई दफा की. और फिर उसके बारे में, now about that I am telling you how it happened. It so happened that in our railway bungalow in Jabalpur, which is opposite High Court, F133, that was in 1967 and 69, after returning from Puttaparthi. I bought a photo from market outside. That photo was framed in our place Jabalpur by a photo framer, and I placed in my puja in the drawing room. And there every morning at 7 a.m. my family will gather and do bhajans for about half an hour. And we started doing bhajan. And you will not believe me, it was 13th September 1969. I was given first interview in 13th February 1969. This is 13th September 1969, 7 a.m. We were doing bhajan. The first bhajan was Ganesha Saranam, Saranam Ganesha. And I was doing bhajan. My nature is that whenever I do bhajan, I close my eyes. And suddenly, my youngest daughter, Aparna, started telling अम्मा जी ये क्या हो रहा है देखो. The same photo which was framed at Jabalpur, glass fronted, there appeared 13 drops of amritam on the glass surface, and it became a row of that drop, and 13 rows started coming down out of the, it was dropping on the earth. I immediately placed the thali, a dish, and all that amritam was collected on that, and 60 persons in our vicinity were given that amritam. Then I asked my missus how it is possible that the photo can give this amritam to us. Because before that, whenever I used to know that there is somebody telling that Vibhuti is coming in his home from the photos, I will visit Lucknow, I will visit Nepanagar, I will visit Bombay, I will visit Bina, I will visit Datia, I will visit so many places to see the reality of it. And I would believe that this all happens because somebody is putting or throwing the vibhuti on the photo, and therefore it is coming out. How can in this glass this can happen? And it when happened in my home, I threw away my diary where I was writing all the events of my visiting and testing the testimony of Bhagwan's Leelas coming like that. And we all had that amritam, and a little of few drops is still left in my almirah, along with that Ganga Jal of Gangotri, as I told you last time, when during my last completion of this voyage on this earth, I'll have that one drop of Ganga Jal and one drop of that amritam, and then I leave this body happily without any repentance. Number two. Then again, because human nature is such that it has always doubt. I had one doubt. What doubt I had? In Rama Avatar, in Krishna Avatar, Bhagwan Ram had such a splendid, beautiful face, beautiful distinct aura, and in this Sai Avatar, like Ram Avatar, Krishna Avatar, the color is a deep dark, and God, how have you come like that? It was 1975, All India Conference. We were all going in the Purnachand Hall, and there Bhagwan came and just he stood near me. I could see his head because my height is 5'7.5", and Swami is shorter to me. So I said, Swami, in this at 8 a.m., Swami is looking so dark. How are you so blackish, Swami? I am not able to believe why have you chosen this color? And it just, I thought in my mind, and it went off. Then a committee was formed for
आपका वीडियो नहीं दिख रहा है अंकल, वीडियो आपका नहीं आ रहा है, कुछ कवर हो गया, सॉरी. नहीं, डार्क हो गया पूरा. हमको लगता है लेंस के सामने कुछ गलती से आ गया होगा.
अभी तक सुनाई दे रहा था बेटा? बिल्कुल
सुनाई दे रहा है, दिखाई भी दे रहा है. हाँ, फिर आ गया, ठीक है जी. वही 75 कॉन्फ्रेंस में आप बोल रहे थे. हाँ, भाभी आ गया अभी, अंकल का थोड़ा सा पीछे. हाँ, ठीक है, एक्सीलेंट, थैंक्स. हाँ, बढ़िया.
6 committees were formed for different wings of our organization, and for Bal Vikas Committee, my name, I was nominated, and I attended that meeting in the Purnachand Hall. And you know the biggest hall in Asia is Purnachand Hall. In that hall, and we six committees, that is total number 150, 25 each, 6 committees were sitting. I was sitting with the state president presiding over the meeting about the Bal Vikas activities in our areas, and there suddenly people started abnormally behaving like that. I said, what are you doing? My face was behind the door where the Swami was coming. Swami, I looked back, and then Swami, I saw Swami. Swami's face was as brilliant as I have seen in the Kanyakumari, the sunrise, Surya, Karuna Surya, that is Surya Koti Samprabha. Crores of suns brilliance was on his face. red, full red face. And not only for a minute or 1 second or 2 seconds, for about 7, 8 minutes, I saw Swami with that beautiful face. Then I thought, oh, I thought Swami is black in this avatar. He was very beautiful in Rama avatar, Krishna avatar. He removed my doubt and immediately he gave me the testimony that I am that very God now in this form for some reason that is not known to us. Now, second time, it so happened. I again had a doubt. What doubt? My whole family is staunch devotee of Bhagwan Sri Rama. Staunch devotee. So every time I'll say Sai Ram, there was some doubt lurking in my mind. If it is better if I say Sita Ram or Ram Ram twice rather than saying Sai Ram, there is no point in saying Sai. So if I don't do it, then it will become a problem because he's God incarnated. So it was an All India conference. Indulal Sahib, the World Council chairman, informed that in the afternoon, after 3, Swami will come and will give answers to the queries of the devotees. And if you have any question, you can put in the paper and give it to me. I went back in the room in the lunchtime. I wrote my doubts, put the paper in my hand, but I had no courage to give it to Indulal Shah because those days there was the post of secretary in the Satsai Seva organization, our unit, and I was the secretary of that unit. And if people come to know that secretary of Madhya Pradesh, Central India, Jabalpur, he is asking a question like a layman, in no illiterate man, at this question, अगर मैं राम साई कहता हूं तो उससे अच्छा है राम राम क्यों ना कहूं. So what I thought, first question was that if I say Ram Ram, I feel better, but I don't like Sai, selling Sai. Now second was, my second doubt was that there was in our area there was a Shirdi Sai temple. In the Shirdi Sai temple, annually they will have a function. In that, about 1,000 people will gather. In our units, when I used to do all this, as you are doing in Singapore, there was a very thin attendance. And I will say, I wrote to Bhagwan, if you bless me so that they are all left behind and my unit become first in Jabalpur city. And the third question was, Swami, there is a place where in the planted system, the person replies the questions of the devotees who ask Shirdi Sai Baba whether I'll have son or daughter, whether I'll pass or fail, whether I'll have this job done or that job not done. So that he used to answer on the planted system. And that means some medium will come in that and he will speak through him what Baba wants to tell to us. So Swami, do you come through medium to talk to us or bless us? These 3 questions I wrote and kept in my hand. But I had no courage to give it. Purnchand Hall, if you've seen in Puttaparthi, in the center of the hall I was sitting, just near the footpath. Swami came at 3, came down, and then he came down from the steps in the hall, started walking, and everybody, bhajans were going on. And everybody was very happy. Swami's darshan so closely because he came right up to the last of the Purnchand Hall. He came near me. And you will not believe me, I was sitting with cross-legged, with that paper in my hand, closely caught, because I never wanted people should know that I have those doubts in my mind. The secretary of Satsai unit of Jabalpur, Swami brought his hand towards my hand, and from my hand he snatched that paper from my hand, and then took it paper that. And what he replied, I want to tell you. That is how Swami ordains us through his gestures, through his finger wavings, that what he wants us to know. Swami first answer to my question was, a mother who has just fed her infant had given her bath, and after that, the infant child is left in the jhula, in the cradle, and the child sleeps. The innocent child sleeps, the infant child sleeps. And then she goes and starts working in the house. After some time, after some passage of time, she hears the crying of the lady, and mother comes running and catch hold of the child. You can call me, you can call any name with the core of your heart. I'll come to you. You say Ram or you say Sai, you say anything. I got answer, and from that day onward, I tell you, my Sai has become my Ram, and I have forgotten everything. Only Sai is my Ram, only Sai is my Krishna, only Sai is my Ganesha, only Sai is my mother, only Sai is my everything. This is how second time this happened. Now, now the third question, second question, left behind. I should leave behind all the units, and my unit become first in Jabalpur city. Swami said, do not work in Sai organization with this aim that somebody should be left behind. You become the first. You work in such a way that you become first. And then he gave an example. A teacher was teaching in the class. In the blackboard, he draw a line and ask the students, you come and make it short. The students come and they try to rub it. Then Swami says, no, the teacher said, you have, without rubbing it, you have to make it small. Nobody could do it. Swami said, the teacher put a longer line over the first small line and said, you work with a high aim. And therefore, after doing work with the high aim, everybody will get behind you. But you shouldn't have that competitive spirit of being first and leaving behind others. I got the second lesson of life, which I am following till date, that I should never work for that I become first, others become last. Now the third question, medium. Baba, you come through medium to answer the questions of your devotees. Swami said, no, there is no power on earth. I am repeating the same words which Bhagavan had said, because it was translated by Kasturi. No power on earth can, no power on earth can make Swami to come and speak through medium. I have direct relation with my devotees. I will answer every problem of my devotees myself. No medium has to work for me. And those who are doing a light, they are some spirits on the lower level of astral world, and they behave like that, and people mistake it that Swami is speaking through them. This was the answer to me. Until this day, I tell you, I have not gone to any other Swami, or I have not gone to any other Guru, I have not gone to any other place except to put Suparthi as the goal of my life. Now, you can tell me how much time is left so that I will think of concluding.
हाँ नहीं 10 मिनट और कर सकते हैं अंकल.
अच्छा
जे आपको ठीक लगे जितना.
Now, in our, as I told you, where the Amritam came on 13 February, in that very Bangalore F133, it is just like 10 Downing Street. It's just like F133 by me. F133 at 1 o'clock. I came about 9 o'clock from Bombay, and then I slept with my younger son, Abhijay. Mother slept with the mother slept with the younger son. I slept with my elder son, Abhinav, who is the ex-student of Puttaparthi College University. And both daughters slept in one palang on one hall, 25 by 15, F133, a very big hall with plywood ceiling, and at 1 o'clock, I heard somebody breaking the window rods. Then I woke up and started switched on the light, and I saw the whole hall was getting burnt because high flames were going towards the plywood ceiling. And if they touched the plywood ceiling, it was just left 3-4 inches only, and whole house will get burned, and nothing will be left for me. I'll be on the street. So it was February, dazzling rains. My daughter, who was a science student, eldest daughter, she went out, brought sand, and told me, "Bhaiya ji, रेत फेंको, रेत से आग बुझ जाती है बिजली की." I started doing it, but nothing happened. Then I prayed, and everybody is shouting from outside the room, "Please come out, Bhaiya ji, please come out. Don't stand in the midst of fire." I said one sentence. I am telling you the sentence today. बाबा, अब तो सब कुछ नष्ट होने वाला है. बाबा, everything is going to be destroyed now. अब रक्षा नहीं करोगे तो कब रक्षा करोगे? If you will not save me now, when will you save us? And you will not believe me. Within the moment I said gate, the whole fire was extinguished, and the electricians and the electrical foremen, everybody came and said the whole house was circuited. What is the casualty in your house? I said nothing. Even the bed sheet is unburned. They said it is just a providential protection. No, nobody can save you because this was a very, very, very major accident.
Wow.
This was my second moment of protection by Bhagwan Baba. Now I come to one more thing. There are so many things. Now I'll tell you, every act of Bhagwan is full of some teachings. Even if Bhagwan makes some humor, it has teachings. And I have collected some of his teachings through humor also in my life and in others' life also, or whatever I have read it. So I'll tell you one thing. That is, in Bhopal, when Bhagwan visited Bhopal, in Bhopal, there is a college, as I told you, for women, Art, Science and Commerce College. When Swami visited that place, there is a school there, which school, teacher, middle school, the school principal, teachers, and all the devotees and the parents of the students were all waiting for Swami for darshan, because Swami had told, "I'll go to that school." Swami came to that school. I was in the car of state president, with the state president, following Swami's car. And Swami's car stopped. That was scorching heat in April 1982 in Bhopal. Very hot. The road was so hot that when I came down from the car, thinking that Swami has gone barefooted, I also go barefooted. I didn't use my chappal. But then when I put my feet on the road, I could not bear that.
अंकल म्यूटेड, एक सेकेंड, म्यूट अंकल, म्यूट हो गया, आवाज नहीं आ रही है, म्यूटेड. हाँ,
ठीक है,
अब ठीक है.
अच्छा, कहाँ तक बोला था मैंने?
वो भोपाल में अब स्वामी का कार फॉलो कर रहे थे, और
अब बस स्वामी की कार आके रुकी, और स्वामी की कार के पीछे हमारी कार थी स्टेट प्रेसिडेंट के साथ में. I got down. When I put my feet on the road, it was very hot. So I put on my chappals, thinking that Swami has not put on his chappals. So I went there, and there, left side, all the ladies were sitting, and the girls students. On the right side, all the parents and all the teachers and all the boys students were sitting. And there Swami was moving towards them. And it was, you cannot imagine how hot the road was. I immediately saw Swami, and I was standing before Swami managing the crowd. And then I ran towards Swami's car. I lifted his both the chappals, and both chappals I brought and placed before him and asked him, Swami, please put on. Swami, kripiya pehen lijiye. You see, Swami didn't speak a single word. He just waved his finger like this. And he said, on the left side, ladies, he showed to me. Children, girls. On the right side, all the devotees sitting on the road for about an hour in such a heat. And then he showed to me the sky in this scorching heat. You keep those chappals back to my car. He directed me like this. I took those chappals, kept back in the car, and Swami, barefooted, he walked among them. Then I got a lesson. God feels every pain and agony of a devotee, and therefore nobody can be so compassionate as Bhagwan Baba is towards his devotees. And what else do we want? More than a mother, more than 1,000 mothers. He loves us, he protects us, and he is savior of our life. And therefore, I'll tell you, in my life, he had before seeing Swami, that is before 1968 May, I first saw Swami in Bombay. Before that period, 8 to 9 times Swami has saved my life. And after seeing Swami, and 9 to 10 times Swami has saved my life. I first told you about that fire cases. There are other cases also. You will not believe me. In Puttaparthi itself, when our All India President Nimish Pandya and we some of our from our country, we are in a reorientation course in May 1982 in Puttaparthi. And in that time, on the last day, we were told that we will be given some, we will ask, we'll have to go under some test and get ready for answering the questions if asked about the reorientation course which were taught to us for 21 days. So I was preparing myself after taking my bath, and I sat on the sands in front of the Savtar gate. Those days it was all open area. So there I was sitting, and one Mr. Mehta from Delhi, he was sitting in my front. That was about 2:30 to 3 a.m. in the morning in 1982 May. And I thought something is pricking my feet. I thought it may be my dhoti, which I had put on for the first time. It may be just touching it like that. It is tight. And then again, 2-3 times when it happened, I looked at, and there was a cobra who was biting me on my right feet. And the notebook was in my hand. And nothing said. I said, Baba. And that was 3 a.m. in the morning. And I looked towards the window of the Bhagwan Baba. Baba, ye kya hai? What is this, Swami? And you will not believe me, that cobra, it slept before my feet only, just near my feet only, just like somebody as it has become senseless. And after that, Mehta came running. What happened, Upadhyayji? Why are you shouting? I said, what is this? He said, this is cobra. He brought a stick and wanted to kill it. I said, no, please don't. It is a very gentle creature. It has not harmed me at all. Let it go. At the moment I said, let it go, it immediately started moving like a fast train towards the Gopuram side and went out. That day, Swami came in the convent school, the last day, and came to me and put his hand on my head, bless me. I kissed his feet, and then he said, Swami has saved my life, and all my brothers and sisters, and all my younger ones. I'm telling you, Swami has protected me so many times. These are the few items that I have told you. What I am today is Swami's grace only. I have been given by Swami the testimony of how to be a devotee like Hanuman, and therefore he will bless us with the grace like showers. And he had done that to me, which I have no time to tell you now because I am so much emotionally tight and time is also over. Jai Sai Ram.
Sai Ram. Sai Ram, Sai Ram, Uncle Pranam.
Sai Ram.
Sai Ram, uncle.
We are in no words to say anything after hearing all this. I think we have to absorb what you have said. सारे चीजों को अंदर अपने लेना है. बहुत अच्छा लगा अंकल. आप फिर जब थोड़ा ठीक लगे 1 महीने में आप फिर जैसा लगेगा आप जरूर शेयर करें. हम लोग सब आपकी एनर्जी को लेके आगे बढ़ते हैं.
Clap for uncle.
Sai Ram. I'm indebted to you. I'm indebted to you to bring me to so close to Swami, to bring me so close to Swami, and that is salvation of fourth type. That is Sami pe Mukti. भगवान के समीप आप लोग ले गए. This is all the credit goes to you all. Jai Sai Ram.
Sai Ram, Sai Ram. And I also thank
Sai Ram.
Sister Punita and Brother Abhijay for they have done all the IT help to facilitate uncle to come. Thank you, sister. Thank you. बहुत अच्छा.
We thank you, Bhaiya Sai Ram, and the entire team.
Sai Ram, Sai Ram. Beautiful, Sai Ram. Okay, now towards the end of the session, Brother Shastri, who is Swami's student, Brother Shastri, please 108, one of the names Mahatman today before we conclude.
Om Sri Sai Ram. Om Sri Sai Adbhutacharyaya Namaha. Salutation to Sri Sai, who performs, who conducts amazing acts. I think after we have heard Uncle, there were 2 or 3 incidents I wanted to share with you all, but I think nothing more is required. So, Sai Ram. So, in fact, just only one I will share. Chitravati River, those days when Swami used to go, one day Swami was drawing something on the sand for a long time. So, one of the devotees asked him, watching Swami for a long time, and asked him, what are you drawing? And Swami said, there is going to be a mandir, a huge mandir, and people are going to come from all over the world. And that's what I think we are seeing today. So Swami has performed so many of them. So I don't.
Thank you, brother. Adbhut Charyaya Namah means something beyond explanation. Astounding occurrence. Amazing. So that's what Uncle's life tells us all about. Okay, we'll conclude with Onkar and Samasta Loka. समस्तलोकाः सुखिनो भवन्तु. समस्तलोकाः सुखिनो भवन्तु. समस्तलोकाः सुखिनो भवन्तु. ॐ शांति शांति शांति. जय बोलिए भगवान श्री सत्य साईं बाबा जी की जय. Sai Ram, Sai Ram. Have a great blessed week ahead, brothers and sisters. Sai Ram. See you again next Sunday.
Sai Ram, Sai Ram. Thank you.
Sai Ram.
Sai Ram.